Welcome, friends! Today, I'm going to tell you the amazing story of the Statue of Liberty, a symbol of freedom and hope that we all know so well. But did you know that the path of this great statue was far from simple? And that's not all. Over the years, many myths and legends have grown around it. Let's start with the idea. In the mid-19th century, France and the United States wanted to celebrate the centennial of American independence and strengthen the friendship between the two countries. French historian Édouard Lené de la Boulaye suggested a gift, a symbol of liberty that would become a beacon of hope for arriving immigrants. The first challenge was the design. French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi envisioned a huge woman holding a torch in one hand and a tablet inscribed with the date of American independence, July 4, 1776, in the other. But how could they make the statue stable, so it wouldn't collapse under its own weight? That's where the engineer Gustave Eiffel, the future creator of the Eiffel Tower, came in. He designed an internal iron framework that allowed the copper skin to expand and contract freely with temperature changes and wind. Myth number 1. Some say Bartholdi originally wanted to place the statue on top of the Eiffel Tower in France, but the project was too massive. Historians call this a legend, but just imagine a torch lighting up Paris. The next challenge was funding. France collected money from public donations, lotteries, performances, and exhibitions. In the U.S., they needed to build the pedestal for the statue, and this caused real difficulties. Americans showed incredible solidarity. School children donated 5 cents. Adults organized concerts and charity auctions. Myth number 2. One legend says that children selling newspapers secretly hid coins in the pedestal stones so that the statue could be completed. We can't verify this, but it has become part of the people's statue story. By 1884, the statue was fully assembled in France. But before shipping it, it was disassembled into 350 pieces, packed into 214 crates, and sent across the Atlantic. Imagine the scene, a huge copper figure taken apart, crossing the ocean to become a symbol of freedom on a new continent. When the statue arrived in New York, assembly began. The pedestal was already under construction on Liberty Island, and Bartholdi and his team carefully mounted the copper panels on Eiffel's framework. Every piece had to fit perfectly, be secured and checked to maintain the statue's shape. Myth number 3. Some say that a secret message from Bartholdi, a small scroll with his signature and wishes for future generations, is hidden somewhere inside the framework. No one can verify this, but the legend adds an air of mystery. The official unveiling was on October 28, 1886. President Cleveland said, "The symbol unveiled today shall shine with eternal hope for all who seek freedom." Millions of immigrants passing through Ellis Island saw the statue as a beacon of a new life. Interestingly, the Statue of Liberty wasn't green at first. The copper was initially reddish-brown, but over time it oxidized, giving the statue the famous green color we see today. Myth number 4. There's a legend that at night the torch sometimes glows on its own, as if the spirit of liberty is watching over the city. Of course, this isn't scientifically proven, but tourists and photographers love telling stories about the mystical glow, especially on foggy nights. The creation of the Statue of Liberty is a story of friendship between two nations, engineering genius, and the perseverance of ordinary people, enriched by legends that make it even more alive and mysterious. When you stand before the Statue of Liberty today, think about it. Every detail, every panel, every meter of metal, the result of decades of planning, construction, human passion for freedom, and a touch of mystery that surrounds it to this day. So, friends, before you look at the torch and crown, remember, this is not just a monument. It is a symbol of hope, dreams, and friendship, which has survived the tests of time and the ocean, and holds its secrets for generations to come.